Yuto, we're dating.
We're still best friends, though. All of us.
Of course. Congrats. You two look good together. What's wrong?
I forgot my umbrella.
Someone you want to make happy, even if it means sacrificing everyone else. I had someone like that in my life. Yuto, let's go back and play games.
Yuto, it's raining. I didn't bring an umbrella.
Oh, I brought one, so it's fine. Let's go together. Takuya Sakaki and Mayu Hanazawa. These were my best friends. We met in high school. At this point, I couldn't remember how, but we became friends.
Yuto, isn't Takuya the worst? He's so mean.
Idiot. I'm nice to Yuto, because we're best friends.
Yuto is my best friend too. Also, if you have an umbrella, use your own.
They were my best friends. When was it that I realized they liked each other? I'd like it better if you two were friends. Takuya, you should be nicer to girls. Oof. I can't say anything if you say that.
Yuto is so nice. I think it's amazing.
She liked guys that were a little playful rather than guys that were just nice. But it was that easy to get my hopes up. I decided to store the feelings I had for you deep inside. We're gonna play games, right? There's a new one. Yeah, of course. We went to the same college. We were in different majors, but we tried to spend time together. Yuto, we're dating.
We're still best friends, though. All of us.
Of course. Congrats. You two look good together. Eventually, they told me the news. The feelings I had stored inside shook violently and painfully. But
I wish you were a little nicer to me.
I'm nice enough. I loved the smile Mayu would flash at Takuya. I wanted her to smile forever. If the two of them are happy, this is the best case scenario. If I can stay friends with them, I should be happy. I ignored the part of me that hurt and trusted in those feelings. My name is Yuto Kiritani, 21. I truly cared about my two friends. But I didn't want to interrupt their time together as a couple. Since high school, we had been spending Christmases together. This year, I put in a shift in my part-time job. We started spending less and less time together as the three of us. I focused on job hunting to distract myself from the loneliness. It was almost graduation. It was a rainy night. Mayu?
Yuto?
She was crying. She didn't have an umbrella on this rainy day. She walked alone. What's wrong?
I forgot my umbrella.
She tried to laugh it off. Maybe she thought I wouldn't be able to tell if she was crying in the rain. Yeah, you never carried an umbrella. It's been raining since morning, I told her and handed her an umbrella, but the rain continued to stream down her face.
You always put me under your umbrella.
The past wasn't so far back. The memories came back vividly. Things were different from when the three of us were close. I'll always lend you mine if you need it. I smiled, but I was worried. She saw my face and the feelings she had been holding back came bursting out.
Thank you.
Mayu started sobbing. I hit her with my umbrella so people wouldn't see her. I had bought this large umbrella a few years ago to share with my friends that never had one. I had kept using it because I couldn't let go of the past. I was a bit grateful to my weak self now. I thought she'd get a cold, so I took her somewhere.
Well, I never thought you would come in here at this hour. This is cheating.
Aren't you cheating? What are you doing?
My burying ritual. You should do this when you get stuck with ideas.
I've been her brother for 23 years and was learning about this weird ritual for the first time. Am I the only one who thinks that it goes against the laws of nature that her whole body fits in this pot? This kind of entrance would only happen in the Lovekoi world. The girl with blonde hair and black glasses was my older sister, Rumi Kiritani. At 28 years old, she ran a co-working space with a cafe and worked freelance.
Still, you surprised me. You're coming in here with a girl soaked in rain. Here, some cocoa.
Co-working means the same thing in Japanese. Co-working spaces in Japan have desks, meeting rooms, and fast Wi-Fi. It's a space for freelance workers, business owners, and employees. Mayu changed into the clothes my sister had lent her. She sipped the warm cocoa and sighed. Are you feeling calmer?
Yeah, thank you. I'm sorry to trouble Rumi too.
It's fine. I came here a lot during college. My sister remembers you too. In high school, the three of us came here often to study for tests. When the two of them started dating, I came here by myself to interact with people. Can I ask why you were crying?
Yeah, you know.
What? There was a long silence after Mayu told me, but this was all I could think to say. Who could believe it? Takuya had been cheating on Mayu.
Takuya told me he couldn't see me for a while because he had a cold. Takuya's been living alone for about 4 years. But he can't cook, so I was worried. I went to see how he was, but when I got to his place...
What? Mayu? Why are you here?
What do you mean? I was worried because you said you were sick. Who is that?
Can't you tell?
You're the worst. You lied that you were sick. Why did you do this?
Shut up. Just go home. So, you just ran out in the rain?
Yeah, sorry. You two are best friends. I know you want to stay close to him, but...
What are you saying? You're also an important... I should have just said friend, but the word got stuck. Person I love. These words came up and got in the way.
Yuto?
I'm sorry. I'm just so angry. I can't forgive him for lying to you, hurting you, letting you get hit by the rain.
Yuto!
Now that I thought about it, Takuya had changed recently. He hadn't been talking about games to me like he used to.
He's been trying to contact me. I think he's gonna go to my house later.
Was he trying to make excuses? Takuya was trying to talk to Mayu without even considering how she might feel.
I'm sorry, Yuto. I think I'll talk to him. This isn't just our problem, it involves you too. We were all friends.
Don't worry about that. You've been hurt. Take care of yourself. My sister and I suggested something. She nodded. The following day, I contacted Takuya and met him in our university plaza. Takuya, long time no see. We haven't seen each other in a while. How have you been? Well, I'm good. Huh? You don't look good. Whatever. Do you know how Mayu's doing? I've been trying to reach her, but I can't. If Mayu had contacted me, wouldn't he think that I knew about the cheating too? I don't know. Did you two fight? I pretended not to know to see what he would say. To me, Takuya was also a friend. I wanted to hear what he had to say too. Oh yeah, we did. We were together last night, but we got into a fight. It was a pointless one. She kept hitting me with the pillow until morning. It's very Mayu, right? Until morning. I see. So you were together until morning and fighting? Yeah, I'm sleep deprived. She's cute, but she's trouble. Has he always been able to lie with a straight face like this? My best friend was lying to me. My best friend looked fine after hurting Mayu. I couldn't handle it anymore. Stop the stupid lies already. What? You were with her yesterday? There's no way. I ran into a crying Mayu yesterday and heard what happened. Huh. What? So you knew? You tricked me. Honestly, I wanted to fight you as soon as I saw you. But I had only heard Mayu's side. I wanted to make my judgment after hearing you out. I grabbed Takuya by his collar. He was taller than me. I clenched my fists and glared at him. You weren't with Mayu until morning. I heard you've been cheating. You brought another woman to your place and lied to Mayu that you were sick. Were you with Mayu last night? You made her ignore my calls and hid it from me. I told you, I ran into her. Mayu was crying and walking around at night alone. Mayu didn't answer because she didn't want to. I didn't say anything. What are you doing? Why did you hurt Mayu? I wasn't trying to. I didn't think Mayu would come over yesterday. That's not what I meant. We both know. Mayu is not the type to leave you alone when she knows you might be sick and in pain. I know. I feel bad. I still really love her. Please. Will you let me talk to her? I'll apologize. It was unfortunate timing that my memories with Takuya started flooding my head now. Give me your number. I have this dream. I want you to see the game I make too. You like this, right? Let's drink some together. How did you know that I like her? Even though we were fighting for the first time, all the memories that were coming back were annoyingly good ones. I had shoved down my own feelings to wish for their happiness. I didn't want to believe that he had cheated. But I couldn't forget her face when she was crying in the rain. I had never seen her like that before.
You don't. I'm sorry. It's my fault. We were all best friends.
Even when she was hurt, she was crying because she was worried about our friendship. I couldn't believe it, and I couldn't forgive it either. These feelings were tearing me apart. I can't do that. I'm going to make Mayu happy. What? You. What does that mean? It means what it means. I looked at Takuya with conviction. I think he knew how I felt when he saw my eyes. Takuya became furious and grabbed me. Did you have feelings for Mayu? You've been lying to me too. Yeah, I thought it was fine if you two were happy. Huh, what the hell? Do you think you gave her to me? You just felt like you couldn't beat me and got scared. And now as soon as I make a mistake, you're gonna try and take her? You're so slimy. Say what you want. I'll never make her cry like that. How dare you? I'll never let you have Mayu. Never. It was a blowout fight. We were both being honest and not backing down. Takuya pushed me away and left. Are you okay? I'm sorry, I'm fine. Wait, you're... It's been a while. I'll hear you out if you want. He was kind, but all I could feel was the throbbing pain in my chest. A week passed without any contact with Takuya. Thank you for letting Mayu stay here these past few days.
It's nothing. Mayu is a good girl, and I feel like I have a little sister.
That one rainy night, Mayu didn't go home and stayed at my sister's place. Mayu had said she didn't know what to do if Takuya came to her house, so we wanted to protect her. But if it were my house or a hotel, It might look like she was cheating or something, so we decided on this.
I heard that he hasn't been going to classes recently. A student that comes in often told me.
I see. I haven't been talking to him, so I don't know what he's been up to. A lot of people came to co-working spaces. It's also a space for student entrepreneurs and business owners to mingle. My sister had a lot of different sources because of it.
I heard they saw him walking around at night with a woman, but they're just rumors. But there was one rumor that stuck out.
Stuck out? I was spiraling through all my thoughts again this day. It's cold when the sun goes down. Are you okay?
I'm fine, thank you.
I lost contact with the person I thought I'd be friends with forever. A month passed. Mayu slowly started smiling again. She had decided to face Takuya and messaged him, but he left her on red. He wouldn't answer her calls or call her back. Their love and our three-way friendship might just fade away. I felt a hopeless sadness and headed to the co-working space. Mayu.
What? Takuya?
It was Takuya who appeared in front of us. He had been waiting on this path to run into her. Mayu, I'm so sorry. I made a mistake in the moment. You're the one I love. That hasn't changed. He hadn't talked to her this whole time. She must be in shock hearing this after not hearing from him. Mayu looked like she was feeling a mix of emotions.
What in the hell? Why do you lie like that?
I'm not lying. You're the only one for me. Trust me.
I did trust you. But you didn't trust me, did you? Lately, you stopped talking about your dreams all of a sudden. You wouldn't talk to me about the future either.
Mayu was blunt. Takuya fell silent. He looked like he knew what she was talking about. Takuya, you didn't cheat for no reason, did you? Huh? Stop saying random garbage. Cheating was just a one-time mistake. You're lying. You're not like that. Why won't you tell us the truth? Putting me aside, I'm sure there was something you needed to say to Mayu, your friend and your girlfriend. You had a dream. Why did you stop talking about it? When I asked you about job hunting, you laughed it off and you cheated on her. I know why. Why? What do you mean? What stuck out to you?
Yuto, hear me out. A lot of different people come here. Student entrepreneurs, business owners without offices, CEOs. Occasionally very strange ladies, recently. I'm sure you know this, but young, handsome guys usually want to work at nice companies, right? I'm sure each person has their own circumstances, but honestly, it doesn't matter to me. I'm obsessed with how young, cute little boys desperately try to get my attention. It just makes me want to hear them out. I can connect them to my daddy, so they keep coming. Especially the ones that have girlfriends that do this because they have to. It's such a guilty pleasure. There are some really awful girls out there. And that girl told me the name of her favorite boy. I think Takuya is trying to get a job by having that sort of relationship with women.
What? I had accidentally found out about this truth. Takuya had been cheating to find a job. You gave up on working hard to find a job and tried to get one by cheating on your girlfriend. You're half right. Takuya spoke listlessly. There was sadness in his sharp gaze. You got an offer from Lovekoi Bank, a company I could never work for. I had a best friend like that, and I failed at finding a job while I was wondering what to do. I was embarrassed. At this rate, Mayu was gonna choose you someday. I became scared. I was finally able to hear the truth from him. but it was too late. You didn't want to show Mayu your uncool side. That's why you didn't tell her about your job hunt or your worries. You couldn't. I was going to lose to a guy who could only think to protect Mayu by cheating on her. His own future and his future with Mayu. When he put those on a scale, he couldn't decide what was important. He kept failing at finding a job and chose to cheat on his girlfriend to get an offer. That was his choice and his weakness.
Takuya, I wanted you to tell me. I wanted to think through it all together. How can we keep being together? I thought what really mattered was how we supported each other when we struggled.
Mayu, for our future, for you.
You cheated for my sake? Don't be stupid. Even if you failed to find a job, if you just went after your dreams, I would have liked that Takuya much more. The choice you made on your own, I don't think I can accept it. So I can't be your girlfriend anymore. Let's break up.
Her voice shook a little, but she spoke clearly. She looked like she had made her choice. What? Why did I do those things then? Takuya spoke so quietly, it was barely a whisper. Mayu and I looked at each other. But we couldn't find the words to say, so we left. A few days later, Takuya's mistress, aka the heiress of some big company, Fua Nakagawa. She was in a meeting room with Takuya.
What's wrong, Takuya? You're quiet today. Are you nervous?
No, I need to tell you something.
What is it?
Today will be the last day we see each other.
What? I don't get it. You know what will happen if you say that, don't you? The chance to do fun things with a beautiful lady like me. Your job offer from a big company that would make anyone jealous. All of it will disappear, you know?
Yes. I don't need those things anymore. Takuya put on a smile, but his eyes were empty. I think even Fua realized he was being serious.
Did that insane girlfriend of yours dump you? She did see us together, didn't she? I feel bad, but her voice and her face when she was sad, oh, I had shivers down my spine.
Stop insulting her.
You're one to talk, aren't you? Cheating is the worst insult of all. You can't get a job unless you do things like this. That just proves your worth.
You're right, I think so too. Takuya knew that Mayu wouldn't come back even if he did this. Still, he wanted to finish what he had started and turn down the job offer.
I guess you weren't the worst. I mean, you were my brother's best friend at one point.
You're Yuto's big sister, right?
Yes, I'm Rumi Kiritani. I remember you too. Yuto brought you over a lot in high school.
The meeting room that Fua and Takuya were talking in, it was in my sister's co-working place.
Miss Nakagawa thinks she's a princess. She was pouting when she left. That's how I knew you actually cut things off with her. You fell for her sweet bait and tried to get a job the wrong way. That's your own weakness. Don't ever think that you cheated on Mayu for her sake.
Okay, I will live the rest of my life knowing I hurt Mayu. Good luck, was what my sister had said to him. Takuya bowed his head deeply. What happened after? Takuya repented for his actions and turned down his job offer. He started job hunting again to fulfill his dream of becoming a game creator. Wait, do you know Yuto Kiritani? What? Yes, Yuto is my... He couldn't say the word friend. He clenched his fists, but he didn't have to say it. I'm friends with Yuto. I've heard about you. I heard you like games. I heard you're quite good at making them too. The day that Takuya and I got into a huge fight, and I fell on my butt, this man had held out his hand to me. Kento Kaji, He had gone to my college, and he was a CEO of a game company. He was also a regular at my sister's co-working space. I had met him several times there, and we talked about all sorts of things. So, you're a CEO of a game company? I have this best friend that's amazing at that stuff. He made his own games in high school and always let me play first. Ooh, that knowledge and skill is compelling. I'd love for him to work for us. Yes, he's definitely going to be a successful game creator. Back when we were still close friends, I'd told Kento about Takuya. All I had done is talk proudly about my best friend. I see. I'd love to talk to him if he's that great. It's up to him, though. I guess I had unknowingly made a sales pitch on Takuya. Yuto told me that you have the skills. I definitely wanted you to come to us when I heard that. I see. Yeah, let's see. What happens from here is up to you. Yes, sir. Kento knew about what happened between Takuya and me. I don't know if he'll get the job. He had to make the choice to repent and go after his dreams. As for that one woman, Fua Nakagawa had a terrible habit that trapped Takuya too. Due to a report from the outside, there was an investigation, and it was revealed that she had been improperly utilizing her position. She had promised jobs and almost forced people to get into relationships.
Wait, Daddy! Why won't you take my side?
Shut up. I'm over your terrible habits. I'm ashamed. She had taken advantage of her father's position to mess with young men. The rumors spread quickly.
A full-grown adult ruining the lives of young men. Oh, why me?
She brought shame to her father and did whatever she wanted. She couldn't stay in the office anymore, and her dad told her to resign. Then she disappeared. At this point, she could never guess that she'd be the one being fooled by young men later. Yuto, I think I'm in trouble for the next final. Help me.
Fine, I'll teach you.
You always get bad marks. Yuto's gonna help, so I'm fine. Those fond memories were still crisp in my mind, but the three of us never hung out again. After college, I never saw Takuya. Each of us moved forward on our own paths.
I guess it isn't common sense to talk to your partner about your anxieties. Protecting people and trusting them, it's all vague. You could lose everything with one mistake.
Yeah, dreams are reality. I guess people get confused when they have to make decisions. After all that, I had told Mayu that I always liked her. She accepted my feelings. But for now, we decided to stay friends. We're not dating. I just decided to protect her and make her happy. We didn't know yet that in 2 years, we would finally be lovers. Oh, I got a text. I saw the impersonal yet sweet message from a friend. I felt myself smiling. Look, it's been a few years. Be the first to play, and let me know what you think. Takuya. He's working really hard. I gotta step it up too. I heard there's gonna be a new game coming out. I saw an ad.
Really? We have to play it.
Sometimes people make mistakes because the choice is so important. They lose sight. Do you choose your dream? Or the person you love? I'm sure he's not the only one that felt lost. I should have let her under my umbrella at least once. Mayu didn't know that I was talking to Takuya, but I wanted to hold the three of us together, even if it was behind the scenes. Secretly, I wanted the three of us to laugh together again like back in the day. Time heals. The countdown to the day the three of us laugh together again starts now.
Hello, everyone. Brittany here with another really heartbreaking episode in a way. I don't actually... obviously what Takuya did was really bad, but I kind of like how it ended. Like, him realizing his mistakes and all of them being friends again. And yeah, I think it was good because people can make mistakes and they can grow from that. So I really appreciate that out of this episode. Anyways, I'll see you next time. Bye!